Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick video explaining the issue with matchmaking and not being able to find the game or taking a very long time to find the game as a solo or duo. I'll explain how shifting earths and remembrances cause direct issues to matchmaking and what you can do to find games a bit quicker. Let's start off with shifting earths. The game has 4 shifting earth events, which are the crater, mountaintop, rotted woods and shrouded city. Depending on which shifting earth you have, the game will queue you up with other players who have that same event. So it actually reduces the amount of players you get to play with due to this. So for example, if you queue up for Dark Drift Night Boss and another player queues up for that same boss, even though you both queued up for that same boss, if you have different shifting earth events, the game will not match you together. This is really annoying because, say for example, you have the Shrouded City, which is the last event you unlock, it will be 10 times harder to find the game because either some people have not unlocked that specific event, or the boss they're trying to run at the time does not have that shifting earth. And the majority of people on earlier bosses such as Gaping Jaw may not have the Shrouded City event equipped while doing that boss. Now there is a bed that passes time located at the waiting room, but you need to know a few things before using it, because once you pass the time, getting the shifting earths again could take some time. Now when you do pass the time, be careful because it will clear any shifting earth event you have and leave you with no event. It does not cycle through events, it only allows you to clear the current event you have. Now let's say you clear the shifting earth by sleeping, the game will now let you matchmake with people with also no shifting earth, or whatever the event the host may have. I will edit my pinned comment in this video once the devs have resolved this oversight, but at this very moment it's still an issue, so make sure to subscribe to stay up to date. Now let's talk about remembrances, which are your journal personal quests. If you have a specific remembrance quest active and are trying to matchmake, it will again reduce the amount of players you can play with. Because if someone else has another quest that is different to yours, it will not match you together as quests can sometimes clash. Now some quests don't have this impact, such as killing a specific boss, however some are specific and that's where you have problems. Now imagine trying to search for a game in combination of shifting earths and remembrance quests being active, it drastically reduces the amount of players you can play with. So now here are some tips to increase the pool of players you can play with. You can increase your chances of finding more players by going into the settings and selecting cross-region play and change it to perform matchmaking. However, other players must also select this option to be able to do cross-region gameplay, and even then the game will be laggy depending on who is the host and which region they're from. So select this only if you're desperate and don't mind a bit of lag. And some people don't know this one, but you can select multiple bosses to queue up for. You do it by going into the table and pressing the button indicated at the bottom left. So on PlayStation it's a square button, and then you can queue up for multiple bosses and increase the pool of players you can play with. My third tip is that you can postpone your remembrance quests unless it's like kill this boss quest. If you really want to do that quest, then you either have to put up with a longer queue or go to a community page like Reddit or Discord to find people doing that same quest. My last tip is you can go to sleep at the bed. I personally found it's a lot quicker to find the game having no shifting of events than it is to have one. If this video helped you out guys, please hit me with a subscribe. I'll be doing more Elden Ring Nightreign videos and provide more updates as soon as they come, so I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers guys.